everyone, and this is LC98 bringing you yet another Minecraft mod video. I'm kind of hooked on doing mods. I don't know why. It's just kind of fun. Anyway, today's mod is a farming mod. It's a bit, it doesn't fit too quite well with Minecraft, I'm gonna start out and say, but it is quite enjoyable and is a pretty quality mod. Like the code work and all the aesthetics and whatnot are pretty solid. There we go. So you can see here I have a scythe and an ewer, but before one thing, you can tell that this ewer is made of something that looks kind of like clay, but it's actually not. It's made out of some kind of mineral resource that's added in this mod called limonite. It looks like this. It kind of doesn't fit with my texture pack, but that's okay because it's a mod. It's not supposed to. And so you can craft stuff like this scythe and the ewer, which only has some blocks in it, and you can smelt it like iron and gold and yes, and it's mined and you know. Anyway, I really don't like the idea that you can only make it out of the ore, the specific for this mod. I would like it if you could make it out of all sorts of things like regular tools, like diamond, iron, gold, rock, or stone, whatever, and wood, stuff like that. But, yep. And then also, I think it's a bit silly that you have to add a whole nother, kind of a, fertilizer, I guess, to the game, because we already have bone meal. Kind of does the same purpose there. So, cotton, right here, and if I can stop lagging for like 5 seconds. Yeah. Yay. Okay, cotton here, as you can see by the sign, that obviously says cotton, C-O-T-T-O-N, if you're blind or something. With the scythe, you can, and it, oh, whoops, crap, left clicked. You can right click it, excuse me, and it harvests the wheat, or not the wheat, but the, harvests the crop, and it also theoretically trims it back so much that it's back to the first stage. But that's just pretty much just planting a new crop, if you followed me there. And so this ewer here, it works like this. You right click it and it boosts it up a stage until you get the full crop again. And so that also works, the thing with the scythe also works here with potatoes, which you can see down here. I have potatoes and potato seeds. But cotton, I think you can actually go out and find it in the wild, but potatoes, it's kind of odd. You can find them deep underground in mines. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like encased in stone. Thought that was a bit odd, but I don't know. Here are strawberries. You can you get them, I don't think you get them from any natural source. I'll explain that in a minute. You can do the same thing with the scythe here. Just right click them, sends it back to the first stage, and you harvest your goodies. And same thing with flowers here. This here is bright soil, it drops all seeds, and there's a lesser chance of getting a big sunflower seed. But the only way to get, or it's the only way to get lettuce, strawberries, and rice seeds, which lettuce and rice are over there. I'll show you in a minute. And you break them and it drops the seeds for you. So over here you can see I have some rice planted right here. And even more. And here's the lettuce that I was talking about earlier. And you notice this little wilted over plant like this, it's part of the mod where you can set a chance for the plants to fade or wilt out, whatever you want to call it. You notice, well, if you're paying close enough attention, that this isn't exactly regular farm soil that all these crops are planted on, but this over here is, just FYI. Over here, this little patch of rice. You're thinking, what's up with that? And you also saw up here that it's also planted on the same kind of soil. That is called humus or humus. I don't want to offend anyone or anything, but I don't really know how it's pronounced. And you craft it. Let me see if I can craft it. So this is how you make yourself the humus. Please excuse me, I'm not a gardener. Like so. It gives you two. And what's special about this is that you can place it down and it's already moisturized or wet. Like you don't need to put it near any water or anything like regular dirt in farmland. But and then you can just plant straight on it like so. Like boom. I think that's a potato. Anyway. So yeah. That is how you make yourself some humus. I think that's correct. And then bright soil down there, it's crafted a bit, trying to think how it's crafted. It uses a bit of cactus and a little, where is it? And it uses a thing of sugar cane. And you also craft it, dang it. And a bit of manure, right there. Bing. So manure in the middle, humus on each side, cactus on the bottom, sugarcane on top, and boom, bright soil. Plunk it down, you hit it, drop seeds for it. That's about simple as that. But there's an even more complex, I guess you could say, kind of soil. It's called dark soil. It looks pretty much the same thing as bright soil. I don't know how or why. But you plunk it down and it randomly plants a crop for you. You don't have to do anything. This here is a small 3x3 patch, and it's gave me a potato, a thistle, sunflower, a lettuce, some wheat. I didn't know it actually did that. Planted default crops. A cotton, 2 rice, and another lettuce. So that is the only way you can get 2 crops. And those crops would be grapes here, which you hit them, you right click the scythe, and it gives you grapes, like so, and it just keeps it like that. It doesn't go back to the first stage, but it does go back to the first stage with cocoa. It's pretty much just, I think this is useful right here. You use, or you can either hit it or use the scythe on it, but you harvest cocoa beans from it, like the stuff that's actually already in the game, but so rare that it's kind of unuseful. And so you can then make chocolate and other confections out of all these goodies.